Our journey began with Sarme Town. It then progressed to Desert Dwelling. And now, introducing the next step in our series of Kingdoms Reborn. Hello everybody, it's your friend Sarme here with another series, another episode of Kingdoms Reborn. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Hope you're having a great day. In this new series, we are going to do a smaller map. We're going to have 3 AI players. It's going to be on brutal difficulty, and the other 2 series we've done has been on normal. Brutal is 110% consumption. I'm also going to make it wet moisture. Temperature is going to be cooler. We'll keep it with medium mountain density. We'll see how this works. The consumption being higher means like in the wintertime, we're going to burn up wood quicker. Our industry buildings are going to consume more goods to make the goods. All right, I think I found the spot. And here's where we are on the map. We're over a little bit. I like this spot because we have the big inland lake here for fishing. And we are pretty close to this guy. It doesn't really matter how close we are for somebody or combat. It's you don't have to move troops or anything, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna start here. We got 1 disease frequency per year, which is decent. We don't want any more than that, really. 54% fertility is pretty good, and we're got a little river here, good for farming. And we're gonna start this. So with consumption, like I was saying, we're gonna need more wood. So let's go with more wood. We're gonna eat more food. We're gonna need that. Steel tools. I'm gonna take away some steel tools. So now this is something a little bit different that I'm doing this time around. I'm taking away the steel tools because there's like a stone blacksmith essentially. And that is just as good as the steel tools. The good thing about steel tools is they allow you some upgrades in certain buildings. So that's why I like the steel tools, but we don't really need that right off the bat here. So for our starting location, we want room for enough houses. We want enough room for some storage and farms, and I think this is going to work here. We can go north for more building, and we can go west for more building. So I'm going to go right here, and the houses should work on the west and south here. Got to grab those wheat seeds to start. Unlock the farm. I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're at 18. That means we are going to need at least 5 houses. I like to go 6. If you've watched my other playthroughs, that's something I've repeated probably way too many times by now. But if you're new, I like to go with 6. I'm just kind of sticking around here. I also like to do 1 space in betwixt my homes like this. And that is because I will put, later down the road, some decorations there, and it will help improve the look, the appeal of the area. We're going to do some improved farming in this biome. And speaking of farming, let's turn off the trees so we can see what's going on. I did end up doing a live stream of Desert Dwelling. It is on my YouTube channel. It's kind of long. It's 2.5 hours, so I, of course, don't expect you to sit through the whole thing. But I'm hoping to go through there eventually and cut up the recording into chapters so you can see like more highlights of what happened with the Desert Dwelling playthrough. We were on there for, like I said, 2.5 hours and got a lot done. We didn't beat it. We didn't get the victory condition, but we are at, I believe it was about 2,700 people, which is incredible. And I kind of had a duh moment and realized that there is a building that produces cards. So what that means is instead of flipping through the cards and cycling and trying to get what I want and find wild cards, you can just print wild cards. And that's incredibly powerful. So if you're playing this and you can find, I believe it's it was Skull or something. I'll have to find it later. I'll put the name down in the description when I find it. And you can print the cards. So if you get that, don't overlook it like I did. It just made things so much easier once I found that. It was kind of ridiculous. It's kind of like the quick build. It's a little cheaty. But, you know, end game, you just want to keep building. You don't really care so much about flipping through the card deck to try and find what you want. The card deck thing is cool and it's unique and whatever, but it's one thing that kind of annoys me with this game. But I mean, that's kind of about it that annoys me. I really like this game. Obviously I play it quite a bit. So we have another province here at 1,300 gold. We are at 1,600. Let's see. I like this. More farm action areas, but I don't know if we need it quite yet. I'm gonna skip expanding for now. We did just start. Don't need to expand right away. I want to get some basics set up. So let's go with fishing lodge is going to be okay. It's going to help get us food, of course, fishing. I also want a forester for wood. And that find here in just a bit. We're already getting a warning for something being running low, and that's the food. Okay, so hopefully this goes well and we can actually progress a little bit. I tried to do a deity difficulty, and it was way too hard. I fought for a while, but it just wasn't happening. So I didn't end up saving that playthrough just because it wasn't really worth it. And I was down to like 5 people, and it was just kind of boring to watch. So I was just like, just axe it. We'll start a different one. So that's what I did, and that's where we are. That's why we're here. I have never tried on brutal difficulty, so I'm kind of scared, and I'm kind of excited to see how difficult it gets. I'm not scared of a little challenge, so it'll be fun. We got our forester here, and we are going to lose a bunch of the trees over here with our farms eventually, but I'm going to just stick this down here. I'm not going to put farms in this area because, well, I might actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So you can see here that I have, it's X on the wood. I don't have enough wood. So what you can do is, as long as you have trees in the area, you can go down here and you can say, please gather all trees. Or non-fruit trees. Let's do non-fruit trees because we have a fruit harvester, and that would be kind of counterproductive. So let's go up here. I'm gonna make these into farms anyway, so let's just hack these down. And so when you have extra villagers, so we have 8 laborers, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna cut this down, put it into our storage areas, and then we will have that wood available to us to do whatever we need with. I'm surprised I already have pigs. I thought I had to earn that, but whatever. I'm not gonna be mad about it. So we got some charcoal burner here that's gonna turn our wood into charcoal, which is great for heating. I'm gonna stick this down here. I'm probably gonna do some rearranging once we get a little bit more advanced here. Ooh, so I just saw a guy, they're starving already. Let's do some upgrades here. So I clicked too fast there. There was the upgrade for plus 50 productivity for a couple of steel tools, and that's what I used to upgrade that. Just like here, 5 steel tools to increase productivity by 20%. Yeah, that's a good idea. Need to do that. All right, so we got some wheat coming in, so we can just eat that straight up. I don't know how they do that, but we can turn it into bread later. We're going to need an immigration office is going to be nice to bring in new people. It really helps to increase your population growth. We're at 24 out of 24 population, so that means we're going to start losing people to homelessness, but you don't want to grow too fast. You can see I'm consuming much more than I'm producing, so we can't quite grow yet. Let's see if we can find a reasonable expansion. So for 500, so there's a good thing about expanding. If you have the gold you can spend to get it, you make gold. So as you can see, I make 5 base income off this, and I'm gonna do that because every round you get 5 gold. Eventually, after quite a few rounds, it'll pay for itself. All right, I want to grab another fruit gatherer here. I'll probably expand out this way. I got homes down here already. But let's just 120 trees. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in over here, and as we expand, it's gonna get worse and worse, and eventually it's just not gonna be that productive. And in that case, we'll just air it out, and it won't even be that big a deal, and it will have served us immensely in the beginning here. So if you build too many things and you have your villagers working in too many things, you won't have any laborers and you won't have any builders. So what that happens is there will be nobody to gather those trees that you mark to cut. There'll be nobody to build your buildings you want built. And so you have to play with the population and how it fluctuates. So something to keep in mind there. I'm gonna put in another storage building here because you can see we're getting yelled at because our storage is all full. So when you have foresters, you can cut and plant new trees. You can see little saplings growing right here, and they will be replaced and cut down and replaced and cut down over and over again. Another handy tool when you're first starting out is this guy right here, a speed boost. So this works on only certain buildings. Like a forester, can't use it here, but on a fishery I can. So we're going to speed that up. I'm going to also do it on the fruit gatherers. Oh, and this one's already built, and the storage is too far for that guy. So we're going to have to put in a little storage area right over here for that. They have some place to put their goods they find. In that case, it will be fruit. I needed to do a charcoal burner because in the wintertime, as you can see, people are cold. So I was hoping to have enough charcoal to heat the homes before winter, but it looks like it didn't quite make it. Hopefully I don't have people dying to the cold. We do have 8 wood and 10 coal. I mean, that's not a lot, but it's something. Better than not having anything at all, for sure. Okay, we still have 8 laborers and 9 laborers and 1 builder. So I think that means some farms are in order, so we can continue to grow with our food. Put in another row here. And like I was saying, we don't want to do too many because we won't have people to do the other tasks around town. I'm just going to bring it down all the way because I'm going to fill this whole thing in with trees eventually. Or farms eventually, I mean. Okay, so I just got a dialogue box. 3 immigrants wish to join the city. Now, we have 5 laborers. And we also don't have any homes for those people. So I feel like I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. We're going to grab the productivity book. And we'll grab the productivity book. And we're going to go ahead and build another home for the 3 people that just joined our town. And make this a priority. And we're going to need to cut more trees down to have enough to build this home. So let's go ahead and we'll cut these out of there. We got 6 laborers, so we'll have plenty of people to cut this stuff down. On the fishing lodge, I'm going to use one of the productivity books to help us get the fish going quicker. And I have another forester getting built over here right now. Once that's complete, I'm going to put the other productivity book in there as well. I also picked up the mushroom farm and the hunting lodge cards. So let's see where we can stick this guy. We'll put this, so you can see the burrow right there. That's where all the animals are coming from. I'm going to put this up north because we can get the deer and the boar that are running around town here. And that will be just doubly good. Good start so far. We're going to name this town... I don't have a good idea for a town name, but if you come up with a town name, comment in the comments below and let me know what you think we should name this town in this big playthrough. Well, this one I'm gonna go for... We'll definitely go for at least 2,000 population. I think we'll go bigger on this one. And we'll conquer all these little people around here. It's gonna be awesome. Got this guy's... Wow, he's already expanded so much already. Look at that. All this... Might be hard to see. It's all this black area right here. Okay, so we got that house built in time. 28 people. So that's good. And we have enough people to work our farms. Also great. And it'll just keep growing and growing. So this is a pretty good start for our new town. Like I said, if you got them with a good name, let me know. And that is going to be it for this first episode of our new playthrough. If you enjoyed, please come back and catch the next episode. And I hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your day.